Hiya, I'm Izzy, and today I'm in a mystery cosplay, obviously, and I'm going to be answering some questions people have asked me and just talking about things that people have asked me about as well. I would also like to apologize if you can hear my fan in the background. It's so hot, I'm sweating even with it pointing directly at me. It's a heat wave over here in the UK, so if that's affecting the audio quality, I do apologize. I do plan on getting one of those clip-on microphones soon so that the audio is picked up better, because I'm aware my phone isn't great at doing it. I don't have a mic, so but we're doing the best we can currently. A big question I have gotten over the last 2 years I've been cosplaying, well almost 2 years, is where I get my contact lenses and how I put them in. So the first thing is I get my contact lenses from Lens Poison and Eyevoss. Another great company I would recommend is Pinky Paradise. I haven't personally bought from there, but I have only ever heard good things about them. The important thing with cosplay lenses, or just coloured contacts in general, is that you get them from a reputable site. So you should not be going onto Amazon, you should not be going onto AliExpress. Any places like that is not reputable and not safe to get contacts from. You have to remember you're putting something directly into your eye, and if you're getting them from a random site, you don't know what's in them, you don't know how they were made, and going blind is a real thing, guys, so you want to be very careful. Now, when it comes to actually putting them in, I can make a separate video on that. Since I'm already wearing them, I'm not going to take them out and put them back in. But the most important thing with putting in contact lenses is that you put them in before your makeup, because if you're touching your face and you've got makeup on and then you put the contact lenses in, there's a chance that you could get makeup in your eye, and that's dangerous. So try always do that before you do any kind of skin prep, anything. You want nothing on your face when you put them in. Another thing I have been asked is where I get my clothes from. Now, I have my cosplay account on TikTok, which is in my bio. However, I have another account which is Our Cosplay, and I dress a bit more alternatively, I guess you could say. And so a lot of people are like, Izzy, where do you get your clothes from? And one of the main places I go to is Vinted. I'll put pictures up on the screen. Vinted is great. It's an online second-hand shop, so you can sell your own clothes and you can buy clothes. I have found on Vinted, when it comes to more alternative clothing, there is a lot of Shein and like Runway and all that kind of work on there. My personal opinion when it comes to fast fashion is if you're buying it second-hand, that's okay. I have a lot of clothes that come from Shein, but I bought them second-hand on Vinted. I don't buy directly from Shein. So I think as long as you're not getting it from the direct site and you're getting those fast fashion clothes second-hand, I think that's okay, because it's stopping it going from landfill. And if you're going to use them, you know, you are. So as long as you're getting them second-hand, I don't see the issue with it. Another place I get clothes from, which I don't get from very regularly because it's quite expensive, is Bershka. Now, they're not super great when it comes to getting alternative clothing, but I do have some pairs of leggings and some tops from there, which are really cute and really good quality. They're just a bit more expensive is all. I did have this really cute black frilled skirt from there, which was amazing, but it was just a bit too short on me, so I did actually sell that on Vinted, funny enough. But that's a great place if you want to get more better quality clothes that will last you a long time. Just be aware it's a bit more expensive. Now, if you're looking for more alternative clothing that is expensive and good quality, I would go to Urban Outfitters. I've bought a few things from there, but really not a whole lot. A top there is so expensive, so I can't really afford it, which is why I mainly go to Vinted, because I can afford the clothes on there. But if you have a bit of extra money and you want to get some nice, good quality clothes that are more alternative, I would go to Urban Outfitters. They have a lot of great clothes from what I've seen and the things I own, so that's a great shop as well. Another thing I have been asked is where I get my makeup. So I tend to go to two places. I go to Amazon and I go to a beauty outlet. So I tend to go to whatever like big shopping place there is near me, and I will go and just have a look around and grab whatever I want. you can find good things there. Some things will be really expensive and some things will be really cheap. I have this little, it's like a little square palette, I can't bother to look for it right now, that I got maybe 5 years ago now, and I still have it, and it was pretty cheap, and I got that from a beauty outlet. The eyeshadow I'm wearing right now is from a palette that I got from Amazon, and I'll show you in a sec. She's a little bit dirty looking. I sometimes mix my foundation on it, but I got this off Amazon for my 15th birthday, and there's a lot of great colours, a lot of glitters, and yeah, it's great. I also go to places like Superdrug and Boots, but a lot of my makeup, I'm going to be completely honest, was my mum's. I've stolen almost all of her old makeup. When she was here, she'd give me a lot of her makeup, and now that she's not, I've just raided all her makeup because she's not going to be wearing it, so I might as well. Don't let it go to waste. My younger sister's done the same thing. She's 8 and she started experimenting with makeup, you know. It's really cute. She'll have like blush going all the way down here, and I'm just like, Willow, not really where that goes. But she's also taken a lot of her makeup and she's having so much fun. That's one of my favorite things about makeup is I personally, I'm an insecure person, I am, so I do wear makeup to make myself feel better, but I also love experimenting with makeup and having fun with it. Out of cosplay, I'm always doing fun eyeshadow looks and stuff like that. I enjoy it, and I think that's one of the best things about makeup is that you can have fun with it. It's your makeup, it can look however you want. Another thing I have been asked is how to get sponsorships or how sponsorships work. I've gotten a few, and either brands will either reach out to you or you can reach out to them. Now, if you're a smaller cosplayer, or not even just a cosplayer, just a content creator, if you're smaller, there's less of a chance that a brand is going to reach out to you, and it's more up to you to reach out to them. A lot of brands will have a form you can fill out online to do a sponsorship. I did that with iVos. I filled out a little I just said the word, I've forgotten it, form. I filled out a form and they got back and they're like, yeah, we like your content, you meet our requirements, so we'll send you, you can pick out some of our contact lenses, we'll send it to you and you can make a video on them. And that's pretty much how it works. The brand will, you'll get a budget of how much you can get, you get to pick out the products you want, they send it to you completely free of charge, and you make a video on it, talking about it, and it just gives them a bit more publicity, is that the right word? Just makes them a bit more known, you know? And it also helps you out, you get something out of it, you get free products. So sponsorships, the idea of reaching out to a brand might be scary, but it's not. They get hundreds of forms filled out all the time, and if the brand does say no, that's okay. You can always try it out again in the future, or you can try another brand. It's okay. I'm also frequently asked how I style my wigs. Now, I will make a separate video on that in the future, step by step of styling a wig, but I'll just give you a rough overview now. So if you see like these big side bits that stick out, that has been teased, and then I brushed a piece over it to give it that smooth look, and that just helps hold its shape. This wig came pre-crimped, however I don't own a crimper, so the rest of my wigs aren't crimped, they've just been teased. And then the other two things I use is a straightener and hairspray. So these little pieces here have been curled, and then you hold it, because a wig holds its shape as it cools down. The heat doesn't give it its shape, it's when it cools down, so you gotta hold it. And then I hairspray it. And I do that with almost all my wigs. I'm not very good at curls, so almost none of my wigs actually have curls. This used to be curled and it's just dropped out over time. I do need to restyle this wig. So maybe when I restyle this wig, I'll make a video on it. I've also been asked to make vlogs in the future. So if there's any specific thing you want to see, let me know and I'll record that. I'm planning on hopefully going to MCM in October. So if I do, I'll do a vlog then. But currently, I have no ideas when it comes to vlogs, so let me know if there's anything you want to see. I've also been asked for more makeup tutorials. Obviously, my last video was a Toka makeup tutorial. However, I'm happy to do more. I've been asked about Mitsuri quite a few times, and so I'm happy to do a makeup tutorial on her. And if there's any other makeup tutorials or characters you want to see, let me know, and I'll make that. other than that, I can't think of anything else I've been asked recently. So I think that's it in terms of everything people ask me, because I made a video saying like, hey, if there's anything you want to see in a YouTube video, let me know. So I just kind of compiled it into one video. But yeah, so if there's anything else you want to see in the future, let me know. But I think that's it for today. So yeah, bye bye.